Hello once again, grade 3 students. Welcome to math class once again. This is teacher Anna. How are you doing? I hope you're doing good and I hope you are enjoying. Okay. So, for today's lesson, we're going to have topic 14, lesson 5. That's measure liquid volume on pages 763 to 766. Okay, so as you can see in the picture, you have there a beaker, okay, and some other measuring tools, and a girl, she's trying to measure something. Okay, good. For today's lesson, we are going to, or we will need your math book, your pencil, and if you have the marked 1 liter beaker, you can use that. Okay. Alright, so for today's lesson objective, you say, I can use standard units to measure liquid volume. Okay, but before that, let's have a review. Okay, we have complete the bar diagram or the number line. Number 1, a bus travels for 22 minutes from Greensburg to Pleasant Valley. Then it travels 16 minutes from Pleasant Valley to Red Mill. How many minutes does it travel? Okay, so you are given there different time intervals. Okay, so what should be the answer? It should be 38 minutes. Okay, so you are adding the 2 time intervals given, the 22 minutes plus the 16 minutes. And that's equal to 38 minutes. Good. Number 2. Ethan needs to spend 35 minutes cleaning his room. So far, he has been cleaning for 11 minutes. How many more minutes does he need to spend cleaning? So what are you asked to do? Before you can solve the problem, you're asked to find how many more minutes does he need to spend cleaning. And what are the given numbers? We have here the time, 11 minutes, which is the part, and we have 35 minutes, which is the whole. So if you are given the whole and the part, what are you going to do? What operation will you use? Addition or subtraction? Subtraction for you to get the other part. So that's going to be 35 minus 11 is equal to 24. So meaning to say he's going to need 24 minutes for Ethan to finish cleaning. Okay, it's very easy. Now we have here the vocabulary words for this lesson. We have capacity. Repeat after me. Capacity. Good. Capacity in liquid volume is the measure of the amount of liquid a container can hold. Okay, for example, what is the capacity of the pail? Okay, how much water can this pail hold? What is your guess? This pail can hold 10 liters. Okay, you will find out later why. Okay, next. The capacity would stay the same even though the unit for the capacity would change. Okay, all right. Another word is we have the milliliter. Repeat after me. Milliliter. Good. Okay, so the abbreviation for milliliter is ml. It's not the game ML. Okay, but it's milliliter. Alright, so it is about 20 drops from an eyedropper. Okay, if you will drop 20, then that is equal to 1 milliliter. Okay, another is liter. Alright, or the abbreviation for liter is L. Okay, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliter. Okay, so this Pepsi bottle is equal to 1 liter. Do you have any Pepsi bottle there in your house? Okay, try to see. That's equal to 1 liter. Okay. Okay, let's go to liter versus milliliter. Let's start with liter first, or the letter L. Okay, so we have here the water jug. This water jug or water pitcher can hold 1 liter of water. Okay, another is this water bottle. Do you know Aquafina or Arwa? Okay, that can hold 1 liter of water. Okay, and also this water jug, that's 1 liter. Always remember, 1 liter is equal to 1,000 milliliter. So the jug, this water jug there, has exactly 1 liter of water in it. Next, we have the ml, or the milliliter. Okay, this can, okay, the soda can, it can hold 335 milliliters. Is it even 1 liter? No, it's not 1 liter. It's only 335 milliliters. And another is this eyedropper. Okay, this eyedropper holds a few milliliters only. Okay, and remember that 1,000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. All right, now imagine you are playing half of a soccer game without a break. At halftime, you'd be very thirsty. Would you rather drink a milliliter of water or a liter of water? What do you think? Maybe I can finish a liter of water. Okay, so you can go to your refrigerator to see how liters and milliliters are used to measure the amount of liquid inside a drink container. Okay, big drinks like water jugs and soda bottles are usually packaged in liters. Smaller drinks like water bottles, the small one only, or the soda cans are packaged in milliliters. Okay, so in this lesson, we will use a beaker to measure the capacity of containers in liters and milliliters. Now, we are asked to find the total capacity represented by the picture. So we need to use the scale on the beaker to measure the capacity. If we will visualize the beaker on its side, we can draw the measurement scale on the beaker as a number line. We will name the number of milliliters equivalent to 1 liter. Always remember that each tick mark represents 100 milliliters. So as you can see, you have here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, again, every tick mark represents 100 milliliters. So if that's 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 milliliter is equal to 1 liter. Okay, on the first beaker, we can see that the capacity is 1 liter because the top of the liquid is a 1 liter mark. Can you see this one? Okay, that's 1 liter mark there. All right. The capacity shown on the second beaker is 600 milliliters because the top of the liquid is at 1 mark above the mark for 500 milliliters. Can you see that? So we have here 1 liter and 600 milliliters. Hence, the total capacity of the two beakers, or represented by the mark, is 1 liter, 600 milliliters, in all. Do you understand? Very. Okay, now we have here page 763. We have the solve and share. Okay, use a marked 1 liter beaker to measure the capacity of 6 other containers. Record your measurements in a chart, then list them in order from least to greatest volume. Okay, so we have here the following: the beaker, we have the bottle of water, we have the watering can, we have the bucket, we have the kitchen pot, and we have drinking glass and a mug. Okay, so you're going to order them from least to greatest. Can you do that for 1 minute? Okay, are you done? Good. So we have here, be precise. When measuring with a 1 liter beaker, you can measure to the nearest 100 milliliters. Okay, so what's the order now? The order is like this. So we have the first one is mug, which holds 200 milliliters. Next is drinking glass, which holds 300 milliliters. Next is the bottle of water, which is 1 liter. Next is the watering can, which is 4 liters. Next is the kitchen pot, which is 5 liters. And the last one, or the one with the largest capacity, is the bucket, which holds 10 liters. Okay, we have here the look back. How did you measure the capacity of containers that are less than 1 liter? Is there another way to measure? Do you have any answer? Okay, good. So we have here, if the 1 liter container is filled, I could use it to fill the smaller container. Then I could subtract the milliliters left in the 1 liter container from 1 liter. Okay. Now, let's watch a video for you to further understand the lesson. So, sit back and enjoy the video.
Say hello to Tam. She's in charge of filling the class's new aquarium. Her teacher has asked Tam to find out the aquarium's capacity, how much water it holds. Since an aquarium holds more than 1 liter of water, Tam is going to measure the water in liters instead of milliliters. If the aquarium held less than 1 liter of water, she would use milliliters to measure so that her measurements would be precise. Tam will make a chart to keep track of how much water she uses to fill the aquarium. Tam fills the aquarium and marks the chart. She uses 11 liters of water and then uses only part of the last liter of water. Tam looks at the measuring cup to see how much water is missing. 100, 200, 300 milliliters were added to the aquarium. Tam shows the chart to her teacher and says that she used 11 liters and 300 milliliters to fill the aquarium. The teacher tells Tam she did a great job, and Tam smiles.
Okay, good job. I hope you are able to learn a lot from the video. Okay, so we have now page 764. We have the essential question, how do you measure capacity? Okay, let's find out. We have here, Eric is cleaning his fish bowl and wants to know how much water he needs to refill the fish bowl. How can he find the capacity of the fish bowl? So Eric needs to be precise to measure the capacity of the fish bowl. Okay, so what does the abbreviation ml mean? The abbreviation ml means milliliters. And how many milliliters are represented by each little mark on the 1 liter container? Each mark represents 100 milliliters. If the top mark were labeled in milliliters, what would you say? The top line represents 1,000 milliliters. Okay, or that's equal to 1 liter. Okay, now pour from the filled fish bowl into the 1 liter container. Oh, let's water in. All right, now empty the container and repeat until the fish bowl is empty. Why is it important to fill the container each time all the way to the 1 liter mark? Okay, unless the container is filled all the way to the 1 liter mark, you cannot accurately measure the capacity of the fish bowl. All right, so what other containers might have a capacity of 5 liters? Do you know? Okay, let's find out later. All right, so we have here the 1 liter container was filled 5 times. Hence, the capacity of the fish bowl is 5 liters. Very good. Okay, we have the convince me part. Jason says, I think it is better to find the measurement of the fish bowl using milliliters. Is Jason correct? What's your answer? Okay, it is preferable to use 5 liters rather than 5,000 milliliters because the liter measurement has a smaller whole number. If the measurement was less than a full liter, then milliliters should be used. Very good. Thank you for listening for today's video, grade 3 students. I hope you learned a lot, and please continue watching for the second part of the video for this lesson. Thank you and have a great day.